Hey, what's 11 Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. We are here on Smackdown, the final episode of Universe Mode before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, live here on the LS11 Universe channel. It's going to be premiering this weekend. We're kicking off the show with the Smackdown Women's Championship matchup. So, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Smackdown Women's Championship. So here comes the former Smackdown Women's Champion, Sonya Deville, making her way to the ring. Actually, kind of strange to see her without it. She only held it for a couple months. But it's still strange seeing her without it. I'm used to it by now. Sonya Deville making her way to the ring. Lost to the championship at Backlash. And now tonight she's getting her rematch against the champion. She's taking on the man, Becky Lynch. I'd say the move to SmackDown's been pretty good for Becky, wouldn't you? Becky making her way to the ring with SmackDown Women's Championship in hand. So here we go, championship on the line. Our opening contest. Why are we doing this on SmackDown? There's only so many match slots on a pay-per-view card, huh? They tie up to begin it. Lynch grabs her. Taking her down now. And now Deville back to her feet. Turns it around. Oh, wrenches it in, trying to distract Lynch here, trying to throw her off her game. Lynch takes her down, chin lock. Oh, and Deville quickly getting back to her feet, though. Takes down Lynch, reverses it, chin lock of her own. This time on the side rather than while Lynch is sitting. And now Lynch picks her back up to her feet. Headlock. And now Deville pushing her back. Pushes her into the ropes. Sends the champ off the ropes now. Oh, and Becky Lynch catches the ropes, and Becky Lynch went for a leaping clothesline. Deville out of the way. Deville for a kick. Lynch catches it. Counter sweeps the leg. And now she picks her back up to her feet now, and Lynch went for a drop kick. Nobody home. Deville, right hand. Went for another. Lynch kicks her in the ribs. And now Lynch grabs her. Sends her off the ropes. Lynch now off the ropes as well. Caught with a clothesline. And now Deville, no. Lynch out of the way. And Lynch, whoa, catches Deville. And Becky Lynch rolls her through. Cover. To retain the championship. 1, 2. Oh, nearly had her. And now Lynch throws her across the ring with a German. Picking her back up to her feet now, and Becky Lynch. Right hand. There's a kick. And another. Becky Lynch turns her around. Went for a kick. Deville counters. Right hand of her own. Sonya Deville, right hand. And another. Knocks her into the ropes. There's a kick. And now Deville with Lynch. Off the ropes. Sonya Deville grabs her. Hip toss. Takes her down. And now Deville grabs Lynch, dragging her away from the ropes for the championship. Turns her over into a cover here. Lynch. 1. And Becky Lynch kicks out. There's a right hand and another. And now she's got her up. And Becky Lynch counters and into a DDT. Picking her back up to her feet. And Becky Lynch goes for a kick. Counter from Deville. And now Sonya Deville, no, countered by Becky. And Becky Lynch with a dropkick. Stopping her from rolling out of the ring. Good strategy there. Keeps her from getting a chance to catch her breath. And now Lynch grabs her and throws her across the ring with the exploder suplex. Shoves her down into a cover. 1. No, there's a kick out. The former champion trying to fight back into it. Becky Lynch takes her down. Picking her back up to her feet now, and Becky Lynch goes for a kick. knee to the elbow to the knee. Clotheslines are into the corner. Deville trying to turn it around now. There's a kick. And another. And now Sonya Deville driving her knee into the head of Becky Lynch. And there's a kick, takes her down. And now Sonya Deville saying we're done here. Saying it's time to wrap it up. And Becky Lynch kicks her in the head. And now Lynch grabs her. And Becky Lynch. No, kick to the ribs. Sonya Deville grabs her. Oh, triangle choke. She won the championship this way. Is she going to regain it this way? Lynch fighting out of it, though. Managed to get out of the triangle choke. I did not see that one coming. And now Deville's got Lynch. Lynch counters. Knocks her back. Lynch. No. Countered again. Deville grabs her. Gut wrench. Down she goes. Into another cover here. For the title. 1, 2. No. Another kick out. And now Deville calling the champion up to her feet. And Sonya Deville to regain the championship. There's a kick. Into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Lynch. Now picking her back up, seated position here. And Lynch. Oh. Tied up by Deville. And Deville's got her. Legs around the waist. But Lynch. Elbow strike her to the head. Elbow striking her in the face now. Takes her down. Oh, Deville went for a baseball slide. Lynch. Oh, caught her. And to disarm her. Submission hold locked in. Same way she won the championship from Deville at Backlash. Is she going to retain it? That's all she wrote. Just like that, Lynch retains the championship. Becky Lynch retains the Smackdown Women's Championship just like that. Hard fought bout on both sides. But your winner, and still the Smackdown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. So that's a great matchup to start off SmackDown with. We've got a few more matches to go through tonight, and then we'll be on the road to Money in the Bank in just another day's time here on the channel. So let's see what's going on with the rest of Friday Night SmackDown. So, of course, we just had our opening contest here. Lynch retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bobby Roode of Beer Money Inc. knocked off MVP of the Hurt Business. We know these two teams will collide for the titles at Money in the Bank. Shayna Baszler, one of the competitors in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, knocked off Bayley, another competitor. Bo Dallas with a big win over R-Truth tonight. Bo Dallas continuing his winning ways. He wasn't pinned in that Fatal 4-Way last week, was he? Up next, we're going to see two competitors from Money in the Bank face off in singles action as Adam Cole takes on John Morrison. In the main event, it'll be a big tag team match as Intercontinental Champion Johnny Gargano teams up with World Championship #1 contender Drew McIntyre to take on Intercontinental Championship #1 contender Cesaro and World Heavyweight Champion Tommaso Ciampa. So here comes the Prince of Parkour. Here comes John Morrison to the ring. John Morrison has entered Money in the Bank this coming up episode. He'll be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, vying for that briefcase. This time last year, he was the U.S. champion, heading into a matchup where he would lose the championship at the Money in the Bank show, and then come over here to SmackDown just a few nights later to join the SmackDown roster. How about that? As John Morrison enters the ring. He's taking on the leader of the Undisputed Era, the man who beat Jeff Hardy to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. He's taking on Adam Cole. See, Strong, Fish, and O'Reilly, the rest of the Undisputed Era, backing him up tonight. They won't be able to do so at Money in the Bank, though. Undisputed Era saying they have a prophecy for SmackDown to fulfill. In NXT, they once held all the gold. Cole was the NXT champion for a year. Fish, O'Reilly, and Strong were the tag team champions under the Freebird rule, and both Strong and O'Reilly held the North American championships at one point. At different times, obviously. As now the Undisputed Era, no gold around their waist anymore, but they are on SmackDown, and they are looking to change that. They're looking to get one step closer by winning their first step towards said prophecy of gold at Money in the Bank if Adam Cole could grab that briefcase. And on the drop of the boom, let's get this matchup underway. So it's Morrison and Cole, a matchup much like Tyler Bate versus Rey Mysterio this past week on NXT. A matchup that I don't think you realized you wanted to see until we're giving it to you. Oh, Morrison immediately into a backslide here. 1, 2, nearly got him. Cole has to regain himself there. I don't think Cole was expecting Morrison to outpace him. Adam Cole, usually the speedier one in the matchup, usually the more athletic one. I think John Morrison might have him topped in this situation, as now Morrison went for a forearm. Cole counters. Adam Cole grabs him, sends him off the ropes, and Adam Cole ducks him. Cole, no, countered. And now Morrison knocks him into the corner. There's a chop, and John Morrison grabs Adam Cole. He's turned around. Adam Cole with a right hand. For a chop, Morrison countered. Morrison, oh, look at that. A bit of a standing Starship Pain connected. Knocked Adam Cole off his feet. And now Morrison drags him away from the ropes, and John Morrison kicks him in the ribs. And Morrison, there's a boot to Adam Cole. Knocks him down to the mat. And Morrison picking him up to his feet. John Morrison grabs Adam Cole. Backbreaker takes him down. And now Morrison going up top. Morrison looking to fly. What is he going to do here? He's got Adam Cole down. Morrison signaling that he's ready to end it here already. We're only a few moments into the matchup. Morrison, Dragon Whip Hurricane Rana, takes down Adam Cole. Oh, but Bobby Fish now up in the face of John Morrison. Morrison, you can't let yourself get distracted here by the Undisputed Era's antics at ringside. Adam Cole grabs him. Cole now drags him off the ropes. Adam Cole went for a clothesline, instead turns that around and plants him into the mat. Adam Cole turning the match around. You can only imagine what kind of chaos this matchup is going to bring when there's 6 more competitors and a lot of ladders involved. Of course, Money in the Bank will see 4 men from Raw, 4 men from SmackDown. Same with the women's situation, all vying for the briefcases. There's a lot of right hands there from Adam Cole. Kick to the ribs. Now Adam Cole, well, getting a little ahead of himself, I would say. He drags Morrison away from the ropes. Into a cover. Morrison, 1. And there's a kick out from John Morrison. And now a right hand. Adam Cole catches a cut with a right hand from Morrison. Morrison, Pele kick. Adam Cole rolls under the bottom rope. And now Morrison tells the referee, get out of his way. Oh, crashes and burns. Cole was backed up out of the way, and Morrison took the brunt of that fall. And now Adam Cole knocks down John Morrison. A lot of former champions in this one scene right here. Adam Cole, former NXT champion. Morrison, former US and SmackDown Tag Team champion. Both men now trying to become Mr. Money in the Bank this weekend. Adam Cole, knee to the head of Morrison. And Adam Cole could look to pick up a lot of momentum if he could win here. 2. Morrison managing to regain himself after that fall to the outside. And now Adam Cole, though, looking to end it. Adam Cole. Here we go. Morrison's in trouble. Kick to the knee. Last shot. Morrison's down. Is he out? 1, 2, 3. He's out. Just like that, Adam Cole is your winner. What a run the Undisputed Era is already having here on SmackDown. Adam Cole puts John Morrison away with the last shot. Could Adam Cole be the favorite heading into the ladder match? Well, we'll find out. That matchup could literally go one of 8 ways. But Adam Cole is your winner tonight. Up next, it's the main event. It's tag team action. Gargano and McIntyre against Cesaro and Ciampa. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's main event time. It's tag team action. And out first, here comes the Intercontinental Champion, the man who defends his championship in a ladder match on his own this weekend at Money in the Bank. Gargano, Johnny Gargano, making his way to the ring. An Intercontinental Championship. He's been holding it close since he won it at WrestleMania in the street fight against Tommaso Ciampa. And now Gargano making his way to the ring tonight. We're going to step into the ring with Ciampa once again, this time in tag team action. And Gargano tonight is going to team up with the former World Heavyweight Champion and the man who looks to regain his world title at Money in the Bank. The Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre making his way to the ring. I said it before, I'll say it again. Still taking a lot of getting used to with the sight of Drew McIntyre without the world title around his waist as he makes his way to the ring. He was the world champion for so long, winning at SummerSlam, holding it all the way through Backlash. Nearly a full year as champion, roughly 8-9 months as champion for Drew McIntyre. And then the way he lost it, I think no one really saw it coming. Will he regain it at Money in the Bank? Time will tell. Well, let's get the opponents out here. Out first, the man who's going to be challenging Gargano for the Intercontinental title at Money in the Bank. Cesaro. Cesaro, once one of the top stars in NXT, the NXT UK champion for quite some time, came here to Smackdown. Everyone thought he was a respectable competitor, and then he turned his back on him, attacking Gargano after Gargano. Well, he rolled him up, but he did get the win at Money in the Bank. And Cesaro snapped after that. Beat Gargano down, left him laying. Will it go differently at Money in the Bank? Time will tell. Cesaro tonight is teaming up, though, with the World Heavyweight Champion. He's teaming up with Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa clutching, as he has dubbed it, Big Goldie, close to his waist. Ciampa not wanting to let that world title go anytime soon. We know Ciampa's obsessed with being a champion here in Universe Mode as he makes his way to the ring. Former Intercontinental Champion. Gotta wonder what his mindset is coming into this matchup. He's up against the man who took the Intercontinental title from him just a couple months ago. You know Ciampa's still got to be bitter about that. He never got a rematch. He went straight into the world title picture, though, as Gargano and Cesaro are going to start it out. Money in the Bank opponents facing off early on here. And Gargano rushes right for Cesaro with a forearm. Gargano not going to waste any time with pleasantries in this matchup. And Gargano going right for Cesaro. A bitter rivalry between these two. Gargano livid that Cesaro disrespected him and the Intercontinental Championship the way he did at Backlash, putting Gargano through the barricade. And Gargano grabs Cesaro, rolls him through, kicks him in the head. And now Gargano picking him up to his feet. And Gargano going right for Cesaro with these right hands. Knocks him in the corner. And Cesaro now counters. And Cesaro with a kick to the ribs. And Cesaro, big man now off the middle rope. Sunset flip takes down Gargano. And now Cesaro picking Gargano back up to his feet. And Cesaro grabs Gargano. Throws him into the corner. Well, this is interesting. Ciampa tagged into the matchup. What are Cesaro and Ciampa going to do here? They grab Gargano. Oh, and they double shoulder block him. And now they got his legs and snap him like a wishbone. Now Gargano and Ciampa back in the ring together. Gargano, super kick to Ciampa. And now Gargano with the world champion, right hand and a left, knocking him back. And Ciampa kicks him in the ribs. Ciampa grabs Gargano, knee strike from Ciampa. Gargano counters, Gargano kicks him, right hand from Gargano, knocks him in the corner. And now Gargano, tag made, here comes Drew McIntyre. Oh, what a drop kick from Drew. What a double team move from these two. And now Drew McIntyre getting his hands on the man who took the world championship from him. Punishing Tommaso Ciampa before they meet at Money in the Bank. Perhaps even trying to damage Ciampa before their matchup. Trying to weaken him down, make it even easier to regain the world title. Drew went for a headbutt, Ciampa counters. And now Ciampa grabs Drew, turns him around. And now McIntyre punching Ciampa in the ribs. McIntyre off the ropes. Oh, and Ciampa tags Cesaro. This is going to be an interesting face-off. Cesaro and McIntyre now. Cesaro with an uppercut. And now McIntyre caught with a shoulder, catches Cesaro with a shoulder block. And McIntyre now picking him up. Drew with a chop to Cesaro. And a right hand now. McIntyre headbutts him. Grabs Cesaro. Throws him in the corner. And McIntyre forearm strike. Picks Cesaro back up to his feet. Right hand. And a chop. Cesaro now turned around by McIntyre. Sends him off the ropes. McIntyre takes him down. And now McIntyre with Cesaro back to his feet. Headbutts him into the corner. Tag made to Gargano. And Cesaro gets face first into the boot of the Intercontinental Champion. And now Gargano. What's he doing here? Off the ropes. Gargano. Elbow drop to Cesaro. And now Johnny picking him up to his feet. And Johnny Gargano. Right hand to Cesaro. Grabs him. Scoops him up. Gargano. Plants him in the mat. And now Gargano hooks the legs. One. No. Cesaro kicks out. And now Gargano picking him up. And Gargano. Right hand to Cesaro. Right hand again. Gargano looked like he was setting up a super kick. Cesaro throws him in the corner. Tag made to Ciampa. And now Cesaro and Ciampa. Look at this. Brutally throwing Gargano in the corner. Oh, and now mocking him. Double super kick into the ribs. Notice that's the similar hand motion that Gargano makes right before he does a super kick. And now Ciampa pulling back on the arm of Gargano, but the referee's going to call a rope break. Gargano had his feet under the ropes. Gargano rolls out of the way. Gargano. Oh, went for a super kick. Ciampa out of the way. Now Ciampa grabs Gargano. Throws him in the corner. Ciampa countered by Gargano. We got champion versus champion at the moment. Intercontinental champion versus world heavyweight champion. As now Gargano with Ciampa. No, Ciampa counters. Ciampa grabs Gargano. Throws him in the corner. Ciampa. Oh, went for a knee. Gargano countered. And now Gargano went for a right. Ciampa countered. Ciampa grabs Gargano and suplexes him. And now Ciampa looking to mock the Intercontinental Champion again, a move they used to do many years ago before Universe Mode. Goes for the DIY knee. Gargano sidestepped him. And now Gargano. Right hand. Gargano. Crucifix cover. 1, 2, no. Ciampa kicks out. And now Gargano. Super kick. No. Ciampa counters. Ciampa spins him around, and Ciampa with Gargano into the corner. Ciampa. Tag made. Here comes Cesaro. Another double team move coming in. Drop toe hold. And, oh, a double stomp. Oh, and a knee strike. Gargano goes down. And now Cesaro picking Gargano back up to his feet. Cesaro with a kick to the ribs. Double underhook. And Cesaro, look at this, just holding him up in the air. Cesaro plants him into the mat. And now Cesaro picks Gargano up. Gargano counters. Gargano. Super kick. And now Johnny goes for another kick. Counter from Cesaro. And Cesaro pops him up with a European uppercut. And into a leg drop now. Cesaro looking to put the Intercontinental Champion down. Cesaro. Takes him down. And now Cesaro grabs Gargano. Gargano hits him with an arm drag. And now Johnny waiting for Cesaro to get back to his feet. Johnny Gargano. Right hand takes Cesaro off his feet. Tag made to Drew McIntyre. And now Gargano out of the ring. Headbutt from McIntyre. Counter from Cesaro. Cesaro clotheslines him in the corner. Now McIntyre dropped by Cesaro. And Cesaro rolls back to his feet. Now Cesaro turns McIntyre over, and Cesaro grabs him by the leg and drops him. And now Cesaro picking up the number 1 contender of the world title. And Cesaro now, well, sent over the top. And McIntyre grabs him. And Drew McIntyre with Cesaro suplexes him back into the ring. Here comes Tommaso Ciampa. Went for a clothesline. Drew sidestepped him. Right hand from Drew. Kick to the ribs. McIntyre with a headbutt. And now he's got the world champion who counters. And Ciampa countered again by McIntyre. And McIntyre kicks him in the ribs. Right hand. And now McIntyre telling Gargano to get ready. Telling Johnny to be ready. Tag made. And now Gargano turns Ciampa over. And Johnny Gargano taking out the leg of Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, down goes Cesaro. And Gargano calling up Ciampa. Super kick. And McIntyre. Claymore. 1, 2. Gargano pins the World Heavyweight Champion. And what a double team at the end there as well. Claymore and Superkick almost simultaneously. God, I hope we get a replay of that. That was awesome. You see the Superkick and then the Claymore. Bang. On the button from both men. Your winners, Johnny Gargano and Drew McIntyre. What a team this is as well. Hey, if the title matches don't work out on Sunday, or Saturday, whatever day we premiere it, you guys might have a future as a tag team. Who knows? Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of Universe Mode. I'll see you all for Money in the Bank. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.